totally bring it all together. I want everything. Feels like hot gossip at Mandarin County poor folks waiting on a chick to with your hands out. I gotta laugh at you and call it luck because it wasn't due to you. Don't mean I ain't paying dues. It's stupid. I'm on my mind for reaching things that you can't. Just know I'm doing something you ain't. Simple and plain.
Hi, everyone. A pleasure to have you join us here tonight. College basketball is in the air, and we are right in the midst of all the action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see Villanova and Arizona.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
So on the floor for Villanova, Freak, he's in at the point. Also Bryant out there. Miller is out there with Cooper. And it's Ilgauskas in at the 4 spot.
Well, who could forget Villanova and their one college title? Come on now. It was one of the biggest Cinderella stories ever, one of the greatest upsets ever. Winning it all as an 8th seed, knocking down an outstanding Georgetown team back in '85.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
And it's Freak missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Lewis against Ilgauskas. 17-foot shot on the way. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
And the shot is good.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And stolen by Freak. Passes to Bryant. And taken away by Johnson. And now Arizona on the break. There's Hollis Jefferson. Up and in on the low.
A strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Now here's Freak. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
On defense, Villanova. Now, here's Goodwin. They set the pick. From 12 feet out, count the bucket. Lewis has got his first bucket in this one. And it's Villanova with the ball.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Goodwin with it. Carter on the wing. Arizona moving the ball around. And it's Ewing penetrating. So on the floor for Villanova. Freak, he's in at point guard. Clarkson is out there with Jones. Then there's Foster. And it's Moore in at the 5, roaming the paint.
You know, Freak just hasn't been able to perform how we're accustomed to seeing him up until this point. I mean, he just hasn't been able to string anything together.
There are a lot of things that might be affecting him. You know, with his reputation, defenses will pay special attention to him. And that might be throwing him off a little bit here in this game.
Villanova leading by 4. Foster dishes to Freak. The pass to Foster. To the middle. The feed to Freak. Top of the key. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Well, for the Arizona Wildcat program, they didn't really become the force it is today until the 80s. Since then, Greg, Arizona has been a big player in the conference.
How about having a string of conference titles, 14 in total, all coming since 1986.
And it's Carter missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Moore. Second shot opportunity, and it's Jones laying it in.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And for the Wildcats, arguably, their best years were in the late 90s and early 2000s. In 1997, they won their lone college championship. A lot of trips to the Final Four around that time, too.
Arizona with another miss.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Out of bounds, Arizona takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Hello, welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
The ball. It's sticking too much.
And guys, I think we may see some strategies being adjusted here as we get into the second half. Still plenty of time to cut into this lead.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, Freak has done a good job of getting his team in this position, and they got themselves a bit of breathing room in the first half, and all they have to do the rest of the way is manage the lead.
Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lawson in at the point. And for Villanova, Freak in at point guard. Also Bryant out there. Cooper is out there with Miller. And it's Ilgauskas in at the 4 slot. Villanova leading by 13. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Now Arizona with it.
And with Arizona, you know they are going to be competitive year in and year out. They do a great job of recruiting, and they always seem to field a team ready to make a deep run in the tournament. Just a very consistent program.
Here's Lewis. Here's the screen. Here's Mitchell. The second chance effort. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Arizona, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Now, here is Lawson. Tight defense on him. On the wing, Johnson. The three. That is in there. Lawson with the assist.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Villanova leading by 12. Ilgauskas trying to get open, and that one's good. Freak's got 9 points.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys, and he made it look easy that time.
Here's Lawson. Johnson, the pass to Lawson. Another three for Arizona.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Now here's Freak. Lawson defending. It's intercepted. Lewis kicks to Lawson. They set the pick. Lets it go with a three. No good. Great D that time from Freak. Villanova leading by 11. Miller dishes to Freak. From downtown, make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And, you know, we've seen a lot of great point guards over the years, and Freak is right at the top for me.
Nee jongen, ik speel al heel lang NBA. Echt heel lang.
The things he can do with the ball are special. And he knows how to control the flow of the game too. He's not only highly skilled, but he's a maestro in orchestration.
And it's really interesting. Controlling tempo and pace is oftentimes something that most point guards don't really learn until they are pros. But Freak understands how important that is already. It's a big part of why so many think he'll be successful as a point guard on the next level.
They've got Mitchell. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Johnson. And it's Lewis in at the
Anders ben ik toch niet live kut.
Arizona with some changes. Hollins is checked in, and Hollis Jefferson subbed in for Williams. And a new group getting ready for Villanova. There's the pick. Gaines kicks to Freak. It's stolen by Johnson. And it's Freak missing. Arizona trails by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Villanova.
Clark, looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Talk about a terrific game for Freak. 12 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
And Arizona with some changes. Roberts is checked in for Ewing. Williams comes in for Hollis Jefferson, and Goodwin subbed in for Johnson.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Nobody near Williams. His three-pointer's off the mark. Here's Villanova. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Here's Freak. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead.
Dat is nog een beetje duur.
To the paint. Roberts passes to Hollins. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Ross on the wing. Goodwin with the steal. So it's Villanova picking up the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Break it.
Nou ja, ik weiger sowieso meer dan €50 voor een stal te betalen. En deze 2K16, die zat, vorig jaar was die een keer game van de maand bij PlayStation Plus. Dus die was helemaal gratis.
Hi, everyone. We've got a great night of college basketball hoops in store for you tonight. It's a big matchup and some big-time energy in this building, and we're glad to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Georgetown Hoyas facing Villanova.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
Taking a look at the Hoyas, we've got Hudson. Warren is out there with Price. Then it's Trice, and it's Randolph in at the two-guard spot. Now, here's Warren. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Here's Freak. The shot is good off the backboard. Well, Georgetown has been such a pillar of East Coast basketball for so long. Really one of the universities on the East Coast.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. A really rich tradition in men's basketball for the Hoyas. And they've been a competitive presence on the college basketball landscape going back to the 70s.
Hoyas on D. 4-point game. Bryant has the open look, and he's good on the three ball. Bryant's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively, they desperately need a basket.
Will it go? And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Hoyas shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now, Freak. Miller outside, launches it. It's hauled in by Warren. Now the Hoyas with it. Trice kicks to Randall. "16 feet away, hits the front of the rim and out."
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
That's outstanding tank time improvisation right there.
Here's Trice. There's a screen, and there's the pass to Price. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Wow. What a first half it's been thus far here for Freak. This is why so many think he'll be a star at the next level.
And you can take all the measurements and do all the data analytics you want to, but all it takes is one half of watching Freak play when he's hot like this to know stardom is in his future.
Hudson dishes to Harkless. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Freak. The finish rips down the breakaway slam.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense too.
Now here's Harkless. He's tightly guarded. Passes to Wilson. He tries for 3. The Hoyas with another miss. Shot left block. No good. Georgetown trails by 10. Freak in at point guard. Jones is out there with Clarkson. Then there's Foster, and it's Moore in at the 5 spot. Harkless the pass to Wilson. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Here's Villanova. They're on a 14-6 run. And for Georgetown, Hudson is out there with Hodges. And it's Felix in at the small forward position. Here's Freak. And Villanova, another 3.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
And for Villanova, Freak, he's in at point guard. Clarkson is out there with Jones. Then there's Foster. And it's Moore in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Harkless. That misses off the backboard.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
And it's Freak missing. Georgetown trails by 11. Wilson the pass to Hodges. Harkless kicks to Hudson.
Ja, ik speel het al heel lang, jongen.
Fadeaway. And that one's good.
Now that's an old school move right there. A good one, too, the fadeaway.
Now here's Freak, defended by Harkless. Here's Moore. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Moore's got his first 2 points of the night. 1:24 left here in the first half. Harkless with it. Rebounded by Moore.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Here's Freak.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want
Ik
the
heb,
ref in that situation. If there's any doubt,
even kijken.
err on the
Ik
side
begon
of
ooit
giving
met
the benefit of
NBA
the doubt to
Live
the offensive player. It should have been a
2009.
block, and it was.
And Villanova going with a whole new group out there.
En ik heb 13, 14 en 15 van 2K ook gespeeld, joh.
And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
You came for a show, and you got a show. What a first half we saw with a big lead being built early on.
And what a performance from Freak so far. You take him out of the equation, and this lead they have might not even exist. He's lived up to the hype in this one.
Taking a look at the Hoyas, Warren is out there with Price. Then it's Trice. Then there's Hudson. And it's Randolph in at the shooting guard. 4 on the shot clock. The Hoyas need to get off a shot. No good from the wing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Nee, dat is niet.
Second chance shot, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Speel je wel eens, heb je wel eens
The Hoyas
met
have
het
been
NFL
perfect at the
gespeeld?
line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line for two.
Jones checked in for Miller. And Georgetown also making a switch. Harkless is checked in for Trice. And Randolph drops them both. Villanova leading by 13. And here's Freak. He's got 14.
Sticking too much.
They set the pick. Down low, Cooper loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Cooper's got his second basket.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
And it's blocked, and they get it back. And he's able to get it back. Goes up again.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Here's Freak. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. 16 points for Freak.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Warren kicks to Harkless. Hoyas moving the ball around. And here's Price for 3. The Hoyas with another miss.
I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
And that one's good. And Villanova leads by 19.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Here's Hudson. Second shot opportunity. And the shot by Warren, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Here's Harkless. The Hoyas with another miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Now here's Bryant, 20 feet out. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Bryant. Bryant's got 3 assists tonight.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right. Freak, he's in at the point. Also Bryant out there. Jones is out there with Cooper. And it's Ilgauskas in at the power forward position. And Villanova going with the whole new group out there. And then for Georgetown, Joseph, he's checked in for Hodges. And it's Wilson in for Gonzalez.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Villanova.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Freak. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
And McAdoo kicks to Ross. Dishes to Freak. He feeds it to Ross. Pass to Freak. The three is hauled in by the Hoyas. 36 seconds left here in the second half. Wilson up top. Here's Felix. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the second half. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Here's Freak, and he goes in for the dunk.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of
my
UNLV.
goodness.
No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
So it's Villanova picking up the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew thanking you for tuning in.